Welcome back to WHHI Daily News. Robyn Zimmerman was at the Art Center of Coastal Carolina. That's where the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry had its annual meeting and recognized many deserving people. Robyn?
We're at the inaugural annual meeting of the Community Foundation of the Lowcountry with the President and CEO, Wierman, and it was a wonderful event. Congratulations.
Thank you. We are thrilled at the community support, and I think there were some great remarks from our speakers, and particularly focused on the issue of affordable housing.
Did you feel the mood in the room of partnership and fellowship and giving?
Yes, most definitely. I mean, this is and that's why we really wanted to do this, was to bring people together so that they have a chance to network with one another. We probably need a larger venue with all the things that are going on, but we were thrilled at this inaugural event. And we are so privileged as an organization, to see every day the great works of people in the community who are really committed to making life better for their fellow neighbors.
And now the inaugural Joan and Wade Webster Community Impact Award goes to David Martin. So
David Martin, we were just thrilled, and we were honored that the Websters wanted to create an award as a way of honoring someone, and we were overwhelmed with the number of wonderful nominations we received. 38 throughout our 4-county region. But I think the committee did a wonderful job in selecting David Martin, who's not only done things for a long time, it could be a lifetime achievement, but really some of his work in the last couple of years, particularly coming out of a pandemic.
Jonathan Reckford is the CEO of Habitat for Humanity International. He was a guest speaker today at the annual meeting, and you had a very strong message about affordable housing and how it creates healthy and sustainable communities. You want to expound on that a little bit?
Well, there's so many needs. We need healthcare, we need education, we need jobs, you need all the pieces. But in many ways, housing is a prerequisite for all those other pieces. And what we know is children that grow up in safe, stable housing stay healthier, do better in school, and then they can be launched into all that God intends. You pull housing out, we see poor health, we see poor educational outcomes, and then we see families stuck in a cycle of poverty. And so, this is an incredibly wealthy and blessed community, but if you're not intentional about creating affordable housing, what we've seen is now we've just squeezed out so many families who are now having to either spend a huge percentage of their income on housing or live 50 miles away where they can afford something, but that doesn't work.
Well, and you said this is a very unique community because we're tourists and we have our residents and we need service workers, so we need that workforce housing. It's so critical. And you talked a little bit about mixed use properties.
Did. So it's not just good for the families, it really is good for the community. And if we want a sustainable economic community, we've got to create space. And ideally, the best model for cities is for families to live close to where they work.
Right.
And then we're not all stuck in traffic. It's better for their family. It's actually better for the community. And ultimately, Hilton Head can't be sustainable if there aren't places for our public service workers, for our restaurant workers, for our hospitality workers, for our clergy, for the child care, for all the things we need. They need to live here too.
Well, thank you for your comments and the interview, everything. Great job.
Well, great to be with you.
Yes,
thank you.
Thank you. So David Martin is the very first winner of the Joan and Wade Webster Community Impact Award. He is the owner of Piggly Wiggly, and you gave a beautiful acceptance speech and you honored your father.
Well, he's special. This is a year this week, and he was 89 and loved his job and worked it every day. To take the courage to come here in 1969 with 4 children and just strike out with a dirt parking lot, I just don't know how he was able to do it, but yes.
And so you have received $10,000 for this award that you're now giving back to the community. You're very involved with the youth.
Yes.
Why so much?
I connect with the youth, and I like, we have a lot of youth that work at my store. And so over the years, it's probably been thousands of thousands. Yes. And it just is one of my passions. I really struggled in my youth for a while, and I just feel like it's my way to give back. And I'm a kid at heart.
Were you surprised when you got the award?
Very surprised.
When Jackie came up?
I was so shocked. I was laying on the floor going, who is this lady? And now, I'm down there doing, anyways.
You were fixing a refrigerator or something.
Yeah, it really took me about 3 weeks to understand what what it was. And I just never expected it. I didn't know my friend Jim had even nominated me. So it was just a shock, a pleasant shock. I'm really humbled by it, really humbled.
So well deserved.
Well, thank you so much.
Congratulations.
All right.
The Community Foundation of the Lowcountry just had a phenomenal meeting about the importance of giving back, philanthropy, and the importance also of having affordable workforce housing on our island. And the first ever award for community impact was presented to David Martin, owner of Piggly Wiggly. It was a great event. Back to the desk.
Thanks so much, Robyn. Now, Robyn's had a busy week. She was at Berkeley Hall where they awarded their grants. Stay right there.